It's time for more Pokemon-themed suffering. Alright, let's make this happen. Come on, there we go. Wow, no updates? I mean, it's only been a little bit, but still. Makes you wonder. So there isn't that much to do here. The main thing is, given how useless Mystical Fire has been, I am going to give you back a Magical Leaf so that you can hit Swampert. I think that will be just great. It's time for another round. I guess we can... Aw. Shiny and 1 season, 3 seasons. I guess we'll get one soon for 5s. Yeah, probably. Semi-regular. I guess that's fine. Let's get the one for next rank battle, and then change that. Come on. Have we gotten any new mystery gifts? I should check. Mystery gifts. Season has ended. Then finalized, and bottle caps that I can't use right now be assigned a new rank. It's Swampert. Oh, that's right. They added the primals. This may be bad for me. That said, if only I had a water type move, but I don't have any good water type options. Well, whatever. Aw. Let me check something. And mystery gifts. Ugh. And yeah, there hasn't been anything since. Okay. Cool. We're gonna get a new title for participating in another... No! I guess there's no gold version yet. Maybe it's 10. Oh, whatever. Let me see. What kind of moves can you even get? Because Heavy Slam is not that good here. If only you could learn Liquidation or something, that'd be fun. Well, whatever. Hurling a boulder. That ain't that good. Maybe guy who needs more TMs. Guess that's just a Glaceon. Heavy Slam is just a Glaceon killer, I guess, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Let's run it. Expert Belt's big, and let's just see, you know. It's the Swampertite season. I could see getting a lot of nice snipes with Magical Leaf, because it does have good range and homing. But I suppose that remains to be seen. Okay. Gonna start this off with... It's a shame Light Clay isn't in the game. It's apparently in the files, though. So it's sad. That's green. Honestly, I should be charging first. Okay. Hi. Hello. And that was really, really dumb of them, huh? Okay. Didn't have to do that, did they? Whatever. Cool. And send you out. Let's go for a plus brick break. How did that miss? Huh? Whatever. Alright, let's get this defense and charge. And then why not? Why not? Thunderbolt again. Because you don't pay attention, clearly. Yeah, and oh my goodness, we hit both of them. I will take that. And it... Oh, Surfetched? Oh well. First impression won't do that much. Okay. Aw. That's fine. No, we could... Transform. Let's use Psychic. And that's a kill. They're not paying that much attention this time, huh? Okay, cool. Nice. Stay away from me. What is that Absol doing? Getting Moonblasted, obviously. Thank you. Now this. You. Aw. Let's Moonblast you again. They're just not paying attention, huh? Okay. Well, whatever. We're gonna get killed, etc. Whatever. No, okay, quit. This is, yeah, it's gonna kill me. That's fine. We still have 6. Oh my goodness. These early ranks really are just sad. Okay. Let's charge and then just blast this Yveltal. Thank you. And I don't think that hit anyone. Oh well. Reflect. White screen. Okay. Cool. I'm glad we got that one in. Nice. Incredible. Very good. Are you even moving? Whatever. Sky Attack charges to such a ridiculous degree. Guess it's that charge time for you, but Absolute Guy didn't get a single kill. That is genuinely sad. Okay, Thunderbolt. And Mega Absol is so frail. Even in its non-Mega Z form, which is even frailer. It's genuinely sad. Well, there you go. Yep. Should take me up a couple. Do appreciate the progressive color gradient change. Feel it heat up. Yep. There we go. And oh look, all these last 5 Mega Stones. Okay. It is interesting that, well, I suppose one use, I guess, would be, because you can only equip the Mega Stone to one Pokemon at once if you've only got one. Being able to make more teams with the same Mega more easily, but that's not a real concern. It's just a mark of what seasons you participated in, I guess. But it is interesting that people were very curious, myself included, as to whether they would have been limited to one season only and then rerun later, which is how a number of Megastones were distributed in the first game. I mean, in Sun and Moon, actually. Okay, let's reflect. And light screen. Oh well. No, well, that's not what you're doing, huh? That's fine. Let's just go break you. And that's multiple, very nice. Okay, real quick. Nice! That's quite evil. Okay. Just collect some of these, and... oh my goodness. Okay. Alright. I don't really have a good answer to any of these guys at all. Huh. Yeah. Okay, what? What? Alright. I really don't like this. Okay, Heavy Sled? Stupid. Ugh. Maybe I should have taken Rock Tube or something. I probably should have. Okay. Earthquake. Oh, incredible. This is what I like to see. And I thought I would be able to just move away from that. That was unfortunate. We're still doing quite well for ourselves. Okay. And you were not smart enough to get the power item. That's hilarious. Okay. Now, reflect. And, okay. Just kill it up. Well, okay. Oh. Brick break. Ice. Earthquake. And that did not kill. Okay. Let's get our heal off. Just psychic you. Yeah. There we go. Oh, collateral. Thanks, I guess. And let's hit you both with a Thunderbolt. Hello! A third party. Very strong. And we've cleared the field. This is genuinely pretty evil. Yeah. Hi. That was intelligent. That was very intelligent. Don't like that. Hi. Let's Moonblast you. And that's just bad. Totally missed with that Focus Blast. Hi, hello. We're gonna mutual? Yep. We broke 10. Nice. Ah. One of the two Greninja guys did not get a single kill. That is sad. Mind you, I don't even have access to hyper training. These are all not IV, though I imagine at this point in time they probably aren't either. At this point in the ladder, and that's another 180. Nice. A fresh opponent hunter. It's a nicer way of saying spawn killer. Very good. And there's our Swampertite and a few Mega Shards. Nice. Gold bottle cap. I genuinely have a bunch of those. I guess I could, if I really wanted to, just steamroll the rest of the game with... Well, the big thing should be getting the power items, so I can at least EV train what I get. Just catch some alphas from... Oh... the wild zones that are accessible now. We'll see. I do want to scope out the areas that will become zones before they do the remaining ones, just to catch that dialogue at least. Hello there. You're trying to stay away from me, aren't you? I don't like that. If we can just snipe that group. Well, they were smarter than that. Unfortunately. That said, this should still kill. It should. Oh! If I had had a few more IVs. Or a few IVs more. Hi, hello. Heavy Slam. Oh, alright. I don't like that. Thank you. And now well... don't like that IV. Moonblast. Kill. Alright. And that didn't kill either. It's true. And that just failed to connect. Nice. Interesting what you're trying to do. Come on. How are you? Nice to see you. Quick break. And that's another kill. Aw. I guess we can... Earthquake or... Yep, that's good. That did not do nearly as much as I expected, obviously. And another heavy slam that didn't kill. That did. Nice. And that bounce is going to take me out, but we're still at 4. We're on top. Charizard, the Charizard family is both overrated and overhated. The hatred that it gets has not been all that justified for a long time. The game is no longer in a position where gimmicks are being out to just Charizard in particular, which was the origin of most of the Charizard hate, that everything else was getting ignored. But that's not the state the game finds itself in currently. And I guess old grudges die hard, but it just does not feel all that justified to hate Charizard. I suppose. And that's a kill on the LG. Nice. And hello, Moonblast. And that's another kill. We're at 8. Very nice. We can just avoid that entirely. That was violent. Okay, cool, cool. Switch in, and you know what? Let's just you. And, yep, got another kill. 1 and too far away, but that's 9. That was in one movie. I do find it... 2 people got no kills. Oh, that's sad. In the first Mystery Dungeon game, the one that had the red version on GBA and the blue version on DS, which is still really cool in that... Oh... It was a multi-platform game that was split between console generations within a single company family. Because there are situations such as, oh, Pokemon, I mean, Sonic is not a Pokemon. Sonic Unleashed had a Xbox 360 and PS3 version, and then there was also a Wii and PS2 version. But those were different games entirely. There was one game called Sonic Unleashed for the Xbox 360 and PS3. There was another game, a similar game but quite different, for the PS2 and Wii. It's kind of like how Sonic Generations had a 3DS game, as well as a PS3, PC, Xbox 360 game. And Groudon. Oh well. Well, that was not pleasant. Hi. It's not gonna kill me, please. We did manage to switch out, and... Hi, hello. And you know what? We hit you well. Earthquake and... Holy! I was not expecting that to... Okay. Nice. Let's actually try out the Magical Leaf Gardevoir. Well, I guess not if you're gone. That's unfortunate. Oh well, oh well. We're just shooting at each other. What? Hi. And that's a nice hit on you. What? What did you just use? Oh, Flash Cannon, probably. Okay. Nobody's doing all that well. The Xerneas doing okay. Let's snap these up before someone else does. And oh no! It's what we all feared. Rayquaza showed up. Of course. Okay. But with a quadruple ice weakness in a game with no abilities, it isn't actually all that threatening, I guess. Hi. Yeah, and they got hit by the Mystical Fire. You have to try that. And well, okay. Aw, alright. Brick break, brick break, brick break. Thanks. Thank you. And you didn't hit anyone with that, huh? Oh, okay. Thanks. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? And let's... Nice. Earthquake. Very good. Okay. And you're gonna pay attention to each other, obviously, but let's hit you with Magical Leaf. And the quad weakness, it's really, really hard to get around that, huh? Yeah. And this is why we switched to Magical Leaf this time, and it was a really good idea. I am satisfied with that performance, and that's a pretty easy attack to just avoid, actually. Nice. Who just... What did you just get hit by? Whatever. Okay, Magurin is a shooter. I hate that. Okay. Thanks. No, Huh? Who just hit me? Whatever. I got doubled into. Was not expecting that at all. Well, whatever. We're still on top. Yay! Yeah, that was a pretty rough game. Well, I mean, I still won. Oh, nice. Hina. Korudo. Happy Bow. That's what all their names said in Kana. Okay, 140. The number of Pokemon defeated, it really is not the most meaningful factor in point gain. Okay. It's funny to think that in terms of numbers, we're over halfway, but we're probably only about a third of the way in terms of actual points required to climb. If you really want to know what the most overglazed starter is, it's Greninja. I would say. Well, especially in the sense of the way in which Greninja is promoted is very specifically in the sort of, appeal to kids kind of way, you know? Because Ash Greninja, it's all about the show. And it's also very, very specifically about Ash. Which is a little silly. Oh my goodness, we got both of them. That was vile. Okay, cool. You might think nothing's going to happen, however. Magical Leaf. Hello, hello. You weren't even trying. Hi, hello there. And well, we don't have a great answer to you now, but whatever. Oh, because you mega, whatever. Good, big. Okay. Thanks. Swap it one more time. Alright. Let's just Earthquake. What? I mean, I don't really have strong feelings about Pikachu, other than thinking that fat Pikachu is cute. Because Pikachu really never got any kind of shilling. There wasn't a lot that Pikachu got that made it feel overly powerful. It's just kind of there. Which is... There's a big thing between promotional attention and in-game attention in terms of, what's obnoxious and what isn't, honestly. So I don't mind that much, Heavy Slam. Heavy Slam. There we go. Okay, let's switch. And Psychic's good. You won't see that coming, really? Will you? Probably not. What? Oh well. Hi. Please give us a heal power up or something. Okay. I don't really have a lot of good ways to hit you, do I? Maybe getting rid of maybe Magical Leaf wasn't so great after all. Oh, whatever. That's fine. Moonblast. How is that faster? Well, hey, we're still at 6. It is very interesting how much the two new Mega Raichu forms very much resemble what a Mega Pikachu could be. People remarked on it and said it was very clear that they wanted to make a Mega Pikachu and just couldn't. Okay. Hello. And Thunderbolt. You're so weak. It's evil. Okay, cool. Hi, hello. Let's just avoid that. Earthquake. Hello, hello. And now oh, goodness. Smart. Did that Mega Absol survive that? I guess it did. Yeah, Mega Absol's... Okay. Mega Absol is really, really frail, and Mega Absol Z is even more frail. All the Z Megas, that's Lucario, Absol, and Garchomp, They all have a 151 speed stat in the base stats, which you can't really see. But it does put them over some meaningful breakpoints. The big one is the Pokemon Calyrex. Because Calyrex Shadow Rider is one of the most oppressive Pokemon in official competitive play doubles, VGC Video Game Championship. And it's got exactly 150 speed. It's very frail, so it's weak to priority. But the main thing is that the Z-Megas are naturally just faster than that very, very slightly. So Mega Absol Z is probably being set up specifically to be a Calyrex killer. It is very funny how they do try to balance these games behind the scenes by being at optimal levels just very slightly faster. It's funny. Well, you're probably gonna switch out, aren't you? Are you not smart enough for that? You're legitimately not smart enough for that. I should not have overestimated you. Oh my goodness. Hi. Hello. I thought you were smarter than that too. You weren't. Wow. Okay. Well, alright. I thought that would not connect. No. Alright. Thank you. Oh, and of course we got the special attack drop. That is actually heinous. Well, whatever. And you just weren't paying attention, huh? I guess. Huh. Alright. We just had to take that, honestly. Someone is just running an electric gym leader team? Appears to be the case. You know, I respect that. It's not a good move. It's not intelligent, but I respect it. Hi, and we just barely outranged that, which is nice. Hello. No. Hi there. Let's actually just Ice Punch. How... That failing to connect is vile. And that worked decently. Ugh, stupid. Oh, but whatever. Just the fact that they can avoid that just by continuing the move is evil. And now okay. And of course that fed it straight to them. I hate that. How is that a thing? Whatever. Hi. Reflect. Let's charge that up. And Zeraora is getting a lot of kills. But we are messing up and allowing a number of third-party hits, unfortunately. Well, they're not in the game. I mean, I hope you're trolling, but they're just not in the game. Other than Arbok and, well, Arbok and Victory Belt are in the game, but most of them are not. And it depends on what you mean by their team. Okay. Come on. Cool, we're at 5. It's decent. You know what? Let's just Thunderbolt you. I guess this guy's giving up. Hi, hello. And... well, it depends on the season. The main Pokemon they have depends on the season. At one point they had a Wobbuffet, which is not in this game. How are you a Gen 1er without playing any Pokemon games? Well, I guess that's kind of the answer in and of itself. But still. Okay. Not in this game. Just not in this game. They have the Galar version, I believe. I don't even know if they have normal Meowth. They have some of the regional forms in the DLC at least, because they have Berserker, which is the Steel-type evolution of Alolan Meowth. Because what I liked with Sword and Shield, which I didn't play to be fair, is that they started giving the regional forms evolutions different from the ones that the normal original forms got. Because Galar Zigzagoon is a 3-stage Pokemon. Hoenn Zigzagoon is a 2-stage. There's no non-Galar version of Obstagoon. And, you know, there's no evolution of Farfetch'd outside of Galar. Only Galar Farfetch'd gets to evolve, and only Galar Mr. Mime gets to evolve into Mr. Rhyme. It's brand new, which is cool. Okay, alright. Well, whatever. More Pico does not get evolutions. It is in this game. I mean, it sucks. It's not worth using in any case. Because you aren't getting anything from... Okay. Come on, what was that your Thunderbolt that hit? You suck. Okay. Come on. You're kidding. Really? Whatever. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Why did it even try Dragon Rushing me when I'm literally immune? These are not intelligent people. Hi, hello. No, Magical... What? Okay, so now we get people using Kyogre and Groudon more. Yeah, the gimmick with more Pico is not a good one. Anything that takes away your control over how a Pokemon works is just not good. There's no reason for it. Just subject yourself to that. Okay, cool. Hi there. Thanks. Stupid, stupid. Whatever. Hey, that was maybe... Somehow I did not get any of those kills. Huh? Whatever. Alright. Can you switch anymore? You can't switch anymore. How do you... No, that was another Shadow Ball. Of course that was stupid. I should have just gone for the other one, right? Whatever. I mean, none of the Pika clones are meta-relevant, except for Pachirisu once, ever. Yeah, they're not meant to be good Pokemon. Stupid. Lord. I mean, you can get away with using a lot of things in this mode, but not well. Okay, there we go. That's a plus move. Nice. Hi. Hello. Let's try something. Well, it's gonna deny someone another kill, I guess. Okay. I mean, it's just good that we have access to shadow, light screen and reflect now, but Maybe Slim has not been bad, but... Should get Stone Edge somehow and use that on Machamp and say, yeah, that was a really bad performance. Oops. I got a tiny mushroom. Yeah, it feels like a very targeted insult. Regardless. Okay. But the only Pika clone, I guess you could argue, is kind of good, is Azumarill, but that's an evolved form where it sheds its Pika clone aspects. And Marill was always very dubious as a Pika clone to begin with. It's really just because people called it Peekaboo when it first got revealed in a short. But Plusominen, Pachirisu, Togedemaru, Dedenne, did Gen 5 even have a Pika clone? I actually don't remember. Gonna be Irish Cream or something? Maybe. Hello, and it's... Why is everyone running around with ground? I hate you. Hey, that's a... And then we got doubled into. Oops, and the light screen wore off because we died. Oh, Emolga. Emolga was not good. Molga was never good. I should have pressed the advantage and picked that up instead of commanding a move, but whatever. Whatever. Hi. Who can we move with a... Whatever, that's fine. Hello! Hello! Now let's just hit you. Hello, how are you doing? Wow! That was a smart protect. That just hit me or didn't. Hi there. Hello. Stupid. Let's take the healing just to make sure nobody else gets it. Hola. And what do you know? It killed. I don't like getting hit by that attack. I tried to switch. What kind of Garbo connection is this? Buh. Oh, whatever. And it Mega Pyroar, which I do find it very funny that Mega Pyroar is the same on... Okay, we cannot actually afford to stay there. I hate that. Hi, hello. And of course he switches something that's going to eat the Ice Punch for breakfast. And since we don't have Light Screen, we just die to one Psychic. This is a very, very bad matchup match. Lots of Electric types and Ground types running around on the other side. Yeah, Alakalic or what kind? Of a Mega Zeraora, that's fun. And I think, have they switched away from the Chomp? Probably. There we go, there we go. Ah, thank you for making my life marginally easier. Cool. Now we can light screen this up and try something better. Okay, cool. And then we got hit with a Land's Route 2. Why are they doubling into the Ampharos? Well, because it's easy, but... Our person has still not gotten a single kill. I almost feel bad for them. I don't feel bad for them. Okay. Reflect. Light screen. Go ahead. Go ahead. You know... This Zeraora is going to just get Earthquake to death, obviously. And, hey, we managed to tie the game up right at the end. That was a nice performance. These Machamp Expert Belt Earthquakes do probably gotta plus move them, but it's good. It is good. On the top right was Seipaddle. Kana are very, very easy to learn. They're worth learning. Okay. And now we can hydrate. Now we can hydrate. Ah. Only 8 more ranks. But again, the final ones are slogs. In the early ones, we were going up 4 or 5 with a basic victory. And now not only does that not happen when we win, we also just aren't winning as much. So, it is a real shame that Diancie is as heavy as it is. Because it does mean that Heavy Slam is not going to work at all. Really. Okay. Let's just try the Thunderbolt. Oh, pretty decent. Cool. No, let's actually just Heavy Slam it. Oh, alright. Punch it! Hey, big enough to hit both. That was impressive. That's what I like to see. Oh, punch. And, hey, we traded. This is good. I was not expecting even Plus and Buffed. Well, Plus and Buffed. All bets are off, but I was not expecting that level of murder. That Mega Latias went down. Okay, cool. Thank you. Wow! Yeah, when the Zygarde's powered up. And the nice thing is that you can take that power up in the middle of a move. Okay. Well, alright. We're gonna need to light screen. And reflect, and you are Thunderbolt fodder. Hello there. Let's hit ya. And you weren't paying attention, and thus is your punishment. Nice. Hello there. Just go for one Moonblast if you aren't paying attention, and you're frail enough. This is nice. Okay. How do you manage that switch? We got frozen? Huh? That just... Does that ever wear off? Okay, it does. That's some relief. Hi, hello. And it... Well... Okay. At least you weren't paying that much attention. Who's coming out? Skarm. Idiot. That's free. That's just free. Okay, Nancy. And okay. And now we actually have super effective coverage. Magical... Oh, well, if you're Mega, that does actually mean that the Magical Leaf will just kill you. It won't? Well, whatever. Oh, we should have probably switched. I really would love to use Mega Diancie, but frail Pokemon, especially frail mix attackers, are just not viable in this one at all. Not at all. It's sad. Hi, hello. Well, okay. Ice Punch. It still won, but it just... Yeah, barely. You know, I respect Shiny Latias guy for using that Shiny Latias. There's some very cute canary plushes, too. Definitely need to go screw hunting. I should hopefully have more time, for various reasons, to actually finish this storyline off. Friend Ball. Friend Ball. Oh... 3-week seasons. I really do wonder, though, once next season is over, which is Blazikenite, which does make sense that they're saving that for last. Because not only is it probably the most hyped, but notably it's actually the oldest of all the stones, because famously or infamously, in X and Y, Blaziken got a Mega, and the other Hoenn starters did not, because everyone loves a good fire-fighting type. Or not, but that's what happens. And... Hi. Free. It's free. That's a wasted Mega Horn. Oh well. And guess who can't do that much? That's... Okay. Alright. Let's have some fun. Let's run a Magical Leaf. And... Hello, that kills. Very good. This is actually ready if we feel so inclined. Hello. Yes! That was satisfying. Close combat won't do much of anything. It actually was pretty effective. Interesting. And you forgot about the immunity. That is embarrassing. Okay, cool. Of course you're going for that. That's sad. Annoying, annoying, annoying. Ugh, I was not expecting to get nuked by that. I wasn't expecting that to be anything resembling strong. Oh, okay. I mean, Clefairy is just a worse Togekiss, unfortunately. Mega Clefairy, that is. The big thing being, why are you bringing out a Charizard where an Ampharos using Charge exists? It's a comical miscalculation. Oh well. No, actually, well, okay. Heavy Slam's gonna be pretty good here. Nice. Nice. Interesting. Okay. Not expecting to really get hit by that. Okay. Ugh. Get it. Bubble Beam? What's that for? Why do you have that? Good. Thanks. But even with 3 on the field, we're doing pretty well for ourselves. Okay. Well, you just keep bringing that out for no reason. Just such a bad idea. Okay. At least you defensive switch that time, but that is really not impressive. Okay. Shuka. Good. Okay. Nice. Oh, and we can't switch anymore. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Nice, and we're at 7 now. Oh, very good. If I had a Metagross, I'd probably run the fun strategy. That's, you make sure Metagross is your last, so you can finish off by blowing up once you're done with switches and running low on health, so that you can at least take something with you, because you're gonna have to die anyway if you want to switch again and start rotating. I mean, that's sad. It's kind of predictable. It is probably a shame. I say probably because I never personally experienced it, either on Kart or on Showdown, but Explosion was really, really good. And... okay. Second. Because originally, Explosion is a base 250 power move, and Self-Destruct is a base 200 power move, but until Gen 5, Black and White, they also invisibly halved the opponent's defense during calculations, so they were effectively a 400 power move and a 500 power move. Nothing since has been stronger. It's actually pretty crazy. And what that does mean is, well, okay. Reflect. A tiny Excadrill. That's fun. That's probably the trick there. But I was gonna go Thunderbolt that Golisopod. Whatever. Good damage. Okay. Oh, nice. Was it good? I hope it was good. How did that not connect? Whatever. Brick Break, and of course you took that. That does not make me happy. Ice Punch. Ooh, and we got hit by that. No, you're not allowed. Put your food away. Kidding. But people say, and I'm not sure how true this is, that the reason that Explosion and Self-Destruct effectively had double the power the game showed was because of the 256-bit integer limit, and effectively meaning that they couldn't have a move with 400 or 500 power back then. I'm not sure how much that had to do with things, because they could have still said that, and they didn't. You've set it as 500 and then just represented it in-game that way, but again, that's not how they did it. So it's interesting, you know. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Let's Heavy Slam on you. And that, yep, totally whiffed on me as a result, which is nice. Zen Headbutt, one taps. You're kidding. Charizard Metagross person is oppressive. They're actually evil. Okay. And why are you hitting me? And hey, we got the double kill. This is good. This is very good. Let's get our... You're gonna get that. There's nothing I can do about that. Okay. Definitely brought a rock type move. Why are you hitting me? Why are you hitting me? Whatever. Okay. I am just giving people fodder. It's bad. Why? Yep. Poison, but what did he do to kill? That's crazy. Whatever. Hi. Now we can Earthquake them, can't we? And hello. Guess who got hit hard by that? Nice. Brick Break. Quick break. Oh, you're kidding. You're just gonna first impression, aren't you? That sucks. It's cool how strong that move is. It is interesting that they're using a non-Mega Golisopod. Because Mega Golisopod drops the Water type and becomes Bug Steel, which is not always an upgrade, I guess. Because getting the Steel type's great, but a base Golisopod has no quad weaknesses. And Water is a good enough type that... Bug is not a great type, but Water is a good type. Oh, nice. Did you watch that already? So are you rewatching it, or just watching it for the first time? I think you mentioned it before. But very, very infamously, before the physical special split that gave every type both physical and special moves, Water, since it was only weak to grass and electric, all of its weaknesses were special. So a Water-type Pokemon with good special bulk basically had no weaknesses. This is why Suicune was really, really good in Gen 3. Okay. Because it was very specially bulky, so you could easily just build enough special bulk that even its nominal weaknesses of grass and electric still weren't all that threatening. Okay. Why are you the way that you are? Hi. Wow, we got murdered. That was sad. Everyone's got some crazy stuff. This is probably a bad one. Okay. Let's go to Altaria. Moonblast all the Altaria, because the Fairy Mega. That's right. Okay. Let's just make sure nobody else gets to have that toy. Hello there. I thought that would work better. Whatever. Why can you even use that there when it's not going to connect no matter what? Huh? It's just nonsense. Whatever. And there we go. Oh well. Side Strike decent. I stopped homing. Interesting. Huh? Oh, Shadow Ball from the Mega Mewtwo. The crazy thing about Mega Mewtwo Y is that Mewtwo's base stats are so crazy that Mega Mewtwo Y and Mega Mewtwo X actually have quite good attack and special attack, respectively, even though that's what they aren't focusing on, just because their stats are inherently just crazy. It's really funny, actually. Okay, oh well. What did you just hit? Hi. Nice. And I didn't think that would hit me. Whatever. Hi. Who are you going to aim for? Not my problem. Thank you. And of course he healed up again. I really, really hate you. Okay. Well, we can at least kill with a Moonblast and somehow we're winning? I guess it makes some sense in that basically nobody is getting kills. The fact that I'm not getting that many is not making that much difference if nobody's getting kills in the first place. So there you go. Oh, we did not get a Mega Orb. That's sad. Hi, hello. Go ahead. Guess who can't do anything? Hello. Alright. Switch now. Let's just... Huh? Whatever. That was some utter chaos. I honestly did not realize that the Garchomp had run away until right after. If I had chased it down for an Ice Punch, I could have done well. Main thing is just... I try to use Charge Burst so I can get a Thunderbolt off and have more uptime on the screens. But if you die before you can get your screens off as a result, it's not really going to help. Honestly, even if White Clay was in the game to increase screens duration, and that would be very, very overpowered, honestly. I'm not sure I would run that over Shuka. Honestly, at that point, I'd probably just run Meowstic with it. Get a Meowstic and run dual screens on that. Because, I mean, there aren't as many Ghost-type, or Dark-type spammers running around. Not really Bug-types either. It's just everything carries Earthquake, because it's a massive AoE ground move. There's no reason not to take it on at least one Pokemon, but still... Oh, somebody running a Glalie. I respect that. Especially since it's going to make my life a little easier, probably. Yeah. Hello there. And the Dragon Rush multi-kill. Hi. When you moved out of the way of it. Oh, that's nasty, nasty. Hi, hello. Nice punch. Kill you. Very good. Okay. Brick break. Cool. And... hello. Earthquake. And that's a couple. I like that. I like that a lot. Hi there. Hello. Let's get our defense up. And, well, that's fine. Thank you. Yes! Now just stay out of the way of that. I like that a lot. Thanks. Thunderbolt's good. That's a kill. Hyper Beam missed! Oh my goodness, this is evil. I don't regret it. We got 5. Probably Bulbasaur. It's a personal like of mine. We switch the maximum number of times. Alright. Let's do that. Thank you. Let's run one Reflect. Let me see who I can hit with a nice powerful... Oh goodness. Thunderbolt. We're tied up with Zelda. She and I have gotten 5 kills, and nobody else has gotten any. Oh my goodness. It's pretty egregious. Hello. Hello. But Charmander is pretty famously... probably the hard mode of Red and Blue. Because, among other things, whatever. Oh well. Thanks. And who can we hit? You and... No, we can't hit Greninja. Whatever. Nice. Nice. Iron Tail, but you have no attack. That's so silly. It's not hurting anybody. Thanks. Well, we still got you. I like that. Nice. And... thought that would actually hit the Lucario too. It did not. Hey, that's 9. You're kidding. I'll take that. And... I was trying to swap too. Oh, whatever. There we go. I was trying to swap to Machamp and Earthquake. Probably still wouldn't have killed. It's okay to not know much about Pokemon. It's okay. The big thing is that Brock's Rock, which only Bulbasaur and, Bulbasaur and Squirtle are good against Brock as a Rock type and versus Grass and Water. The only starter that has a hard time is going to be Charmander. And there aren't Water or Grass types available early on. Is Audition Viridian Forest? I don't think. There aren't really good options if you pick Charmander against Brock, and then you go to Misty, who walls you. Bulbasaur's still effective, and then Squirtle's just ineffective. Then you get to Lieutenant Surge, and Squirtle is specifically weak. Charmander doesn't really have much, and then Bulbasaur is specifically resistant. It's... in the early game, Bulbasaur is the easiest by far, because it's either effective or actively effective against or resists the enemy gyms. And by the point where you say reach Erica and finally Charmander can get a good matchup, you can already just get other Pokemon, so it's silly. Right. No. That's fun. There's a... What? Who hit me? Did the Precipice Blades hit multiple times? I guess. Whatever. Thank you. And that's my first. Love it. Don't get a big head. Clearly. No. It's actually Earthquake you. That's effective on you too. Aww? What did you just... What got used there? What killed me? Something that was effective on... Oh, you have Aerial Ace. That's evil. Okay. Thanks. And... Thunderbolt, and... They were just feeding that Kyogre to me. I'm not complaining, but it is very funny. And it still hit. It's vile. What? What in the... Okay. I don't really have anything effective here. Okay. And of course you carry Heavy Slam. Primal Groudon is actually the heaviest Pokemon. Well, it's tied with Celesteela, I believe. Those are the Pokemon for which they just don't measure because they break the scale. I don't really have anything against Primal Groudon, do I? No, I really don't. Yeah. Okay, alright. That sucked. Thank you. Yay, we got that. I like that. Brick Break, and finally, Death of a Monster. Okay, cool. Earthquake. Nice, you were too slow for that. Silly. Primal Kyogre's fun. But allowing the primals is definitely, you know, intentionally a massive upgrade in power from what we had before. Hello. Hi. And you're already dead, and we got frozen. It's a tough one. We can't even switch anymore. It's kind of way suck. How did that bulldoze hit me? How did that bulldoze hit me? But Primal Kyogre and Primal Groudon, respectively, actually have quite strong attack and special attack. Because, again, unless you're trying to actively min-max a Pokemon that's starting off with that high base stat total in the first place, it's going to end up as a decent enough mixed attacker. They've both got... Primal Groudon has 120 special attack, which is better than a lot of Pokemon that are actually quote-unquote special attackers. Oh, I'm sure you're aware, but the similarities between the cartoon and the games are few and far between. They actually got a bit closer to accurate with the recent shows, but they also phased out Ash entirely, so not many people really care about Anipoke anymore. Because they added the new girl, who may be Ash's daughter. Gimmick Pokemon are interesting. I don't think they're really good gimmick Pokemon. What do you call a good gimmick Pokemon? You call it a good Pokemon. If the Pokemon is just the gimmick, then it's not good. Okay. Hi. It's just... Oh, hello. And that just dissipated. Nice. Geomancy. But you're heavy enough that it's actually not that... Huh? Whatever. I'm definitely expecting Machamp to be a lot heavier than it actually is. Yeah. Oh well. You're gone. That way. Scyther's cool. Do you know the funny thing about Scyther and Scizor? Or Scyther, Scizor, and Kleavor now? Okay. Because the really cool thing about Scyther, Scizor, and Kleavor is that... Hello. That's just a straight-up kill. Nice. All three of them actually have the same exact base stat total, just redistributed. Which I honestly don't know if I would consider it cool. Because it kind of makes them suck. But it's interesting. Huh? I switched out of that Moonblast. It was behind that tree anyway. What? What are you doing? Whatever. Hi. Xerneas stacking bodies. Kinda, sorta. Hi. You're gonna switch, aren't you? Yeah, what? Oh, hello. That's fine. I kind of forgot about Mega Gardevoir. Hello. Go ahead and just don't hit me. Thank you. Stone Edge. Well, we have our stuff there. So, there we... What? You're kidding. How do you even manage that? Whatever. Whatever. Nice, and we can kill you before you even take the dig out. This is nice. Hi. And that's another kill, and now it's tied up, and then the Metagross gets us. If only we could even run a Metagross, but we can't. I did not notice that guy was doing a Corvo cosplay. I wish at least one of them was good, because none of them are good. It's sad. Well... Another close second. These are getting rough. Okay. It is interesting, because Primal Groudon doesn't have its ability outside of the boss battle. In the boss battle against it to catch it in this game, it does nullify all water-type moves in the same way that Desolate Land, and therefore, you know, Intense Sunlight does in the mainline games that it's in, but in this game there aren't abilities, so it just has a constant 4 times water weakness. So it is just a Swampert victim, but I don't have Swampert. I don't really have access to any good water types right now. Maybe I just run... No, not Barbarical, because that's quad... Well, it's quad grass weakness, but nobody runs grass either, right? I took Magical Leaf this time to have an answer to Swampert, and, well, speak of the devil, there he is. There's our Swampert. Thanks. No. Hello. Big. Okay. And I was not expecting that to hit that hard. And that's pretty good. Aw, aw. See if we can Moonblast you. And you were smarter than that. We can Magical Leaf you. Okay, well, alright. Why are you using a special move? That's silly. Whatever. You are... Well... If that hits, that also hits. Hi. And that's a kill. Very good. Hi, hello there. That Earthquake range is truly vile. I did not expect that in the slightest. Yeah, but the big thing is that both of them have... Both Scizor and Scyther have a quad weakness, and frankly, it's a lot worse to have a quad rock weakness than a quad fire weakness. It's a lot easier to play around fire weakness, and notably, the big thing is that there are no entry hazards. There are no fire-type entry hazards. So, that helps a good deal. Hi, hello. Please... Thank you for focusing on the more threatening one. Hi. And If only I had... Oh, that's what's annoying. Switch. Nice. Nice. Let us Earthquake you. Big damage. Nice. I should have Brick Broken. That's fine. I'm too tired to remember where my moves are, unless I'm looking. That is not a good thing. Okay. Well, hey, you got a kill. That's nice. That's very nice. Okay, and... Glaceon. Huh. Okay. You don't have a good answer, Dio, because you're too heavy to actually do meaningful damage to that way. And if I had Hyper Training, this would be a guaranteed kill. That's fine. As in from max HP. But it's not, so it's not... Oh, whatever. Hi, hello. And that did connect. Good, good, good. We just ain't got it. We just ain't got it. Oh well. And the buzzer beater, but any kill after the end of the match does not actually apply. So we barely squeezed out a win once again. This is nice. Oh, I did not notice that top right guy was basically... the photo was supposed to be him kissing Canary while Quinn watches. Is that Europhobic? That's not a word. In the very least, it should not be a word. Okay. Yeah, 3 more. Trace more. Ranks to climb our way up through. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pee after this match. A lot of people really liking that King Gambit statue, which I can only assume is in the Rest Syndicate, but I haven't been in there because I have not played that much. Oops. Oh, Glamora. That's fun. That's a quad. Oh. And you are interesting. Okay. Hi. Let's just Thunderbolt you. We're gonna die. What? Straight through the Reflect. That should have come out faster. Whatever. Well, okay. Though, clearly it's just a kill anything trying to set up kind of situation, which I respect. Okay, what? Stop doubling into my Ampharos. I know I make it easy, but still. Okay. It is interesting that there's a Mega Gardevoir. I wonder how they decided on that one. Hi, hello. You know what? If you're gonna try to hit me... Hi. We are not going to let you do that. I think we're going to stop you from doing that. Hi there. Whatever. Hi. And... big damage. Huh? Well, you know what? We can heavy slam... Wait, no? What? Okay. Ouch. Ouch. Hooray! We finally got a kill. Ah. These matches are getting rough. And I am going for that defense buff. I need that defense buff. Hi. Red screen. Reflect. No. Sky attack is going to... How did that not kill? Whatever. Okay. I mean, go for the Stone Axe, I guess. That's strong enough to kill regardless. Cool. Thank you. We can just Brick Break. That was really, really annoying. Just break through your screens. Thank you. And your screens are all gone. Lovely. Okay, we can... Not Moonblast, it's... Psychic. Well, both of them kind of worked. Whatever. Magical Leaf should come out relatively fast, right? Whatever. Psychic. And that is a kill. Very nice. Okay. Brick Break. Heavy Slam. And I think that gave a kill to Chandelure, unfortunately. Well, we didn't come in last, but that was a poor matchup for sure. Yeah. It just... That Surfetched was fully relentless. That was painful. Well, I'm starting to squirm. I'll be right back. BRP. Back from P over. Returned. We're in the red zone, yeah. Very close. Did enjoy seeing that Kleavor there. Yeah. Regardless. Oh. Okay, there we go. Cool. Cool. Okay. That Ampharos may be a good option to hit. Oh, Outrage. Now we got this going in. Outrage is quite good, because Confusion basically means nothing in this one. Ouch. Okay, well, okay. You're gonna switch out now, or what? Hi. Well, if you can just avoid that, that kind of hurts me. I didn't like that much. Okay. Okay. Alright. How? Oh, hatred. Hey, we got you. I got you good. I guess that's not the kind of move you can switch to avoid. I think that AoE lingers too long. I might just have the timing wrong, but I think the AoE is just too long. Yeah, okay. That's my... it would have been, unfortunately. Okay. Alright, well, alright. How was I not able to switch you in? Whatever. Hey, there we go. And that's why you're actually quite weak. Cool. Thank you. And who's the biggest threat? It's these guys. Okay. Oh, alright. Thunderbolt. Wow. Wow. Okay. That's a kill at least. Let's go over and heal up before we die. Hey, this was good. This was very good. And Rayquaza is of course not... Well, alright. That was a good try. Nice. And who just used an ice type move? Whatever. It's you. Okay. Heavy Slam. Yay! Your Heavy Slam fodder. Nice. Ouch. If only that had been a plus move. You know, I don't use them often, but I guess they stay plus moves until you keep using plus moves until you stop it. Whatever. Okay. We tied for first. This was just not a match where a lot of kills were scored. Okay. No, that's fine. That was fine. I do very much appreciate that, even though I would definitely be having an easier time, because missing the kill on that Swampert with the magical leaf on Gardevoir really hurt. Hyper training would help for sure, but it's not as if I'm having a bad time with it, you know? Yeah. I really do wonder what they're gonna do for new ranked seasons. It's not as if they have any announcements for more megas getting added. And all of them are going to be on the ranked ladder once Blazikenite is out next season. They don't have the ability to just do seasons again that are cycling old Megastones back in, as they did in Sun and Moon. It's just... okay. Yeah, I guess it's just going to be for fun. It's still, you know, it's different. No. If you are silly enough to keep on here. There we go. You know what? Let's just try this again on Yveltal. You're going to be silly enough to stay in, we're just going to take you out. Well, you weren't. You were actually marginally smarter. As long as we can scale up, there's really no reason to switch out. And yeah, there's nothing else we need to be doing. Okay. If you're going to keep being a victim, I am very much okay with that. Yeah, we heat Heatran. We heat you. Okay. Okay. Alright. No. Magical Leap. And there we are. That's a kill as well. Let's take this so nobody else can. Hi. Alright. That's also a kill. We did not die, but we got uncomfortably close. Okay. Hello there. Hello. You're gonna hit me. Thank you. I think I will. 1,000 Waves is good. Honestly, running a Yache Berry. Enjoy your Steins Gate. Yeah, Elsai Kongru or whatever. I was not trying to have you in. Whatever. Charge. Just make sure nobody else can get this. Heal. We're ahead by a decent interval, too. Wow. Hi, and everything on field right now is a ground type. Why must you torment me so? Hi. And there we are. Very good. That's just mega. Well, we got the clown over there. Hi, hello. And if you don't get that heal, that's fine by me. And you did switch. Unpleasant. Okay. Let's go for the Ice Punch. There we are. We go for another one shortly, and that just missed entirely. Very nice. Punch! And you did that just to deny me the kill, didn't you? That's vile. I like... Ruthless, though. I like that. Victory by a nice margin. Actually beating the game. I could never. That's not a rank. That's crazy. Regardless. Yeah, 2.1 more rank ups. And we'll be good. Much to say. Suppose we'll see. This reminds me for some reason of the fact that... Oh, Vinny... I expected Vinny to have a Mega Loppet, not a Mega Grandpa. Oh, great. Okay. Nobody is going to be in a good position of... Whatever. I hate you so much. Okay. Thanks. Hi. Yay! An hockey helmet. Interesting. I really should be taking at least one big Pokemon, huh? Yeah. Or at least one one water type. It's probably Swampert and Sunmouse. That's the best team right now. I can only imagine. You can go ahead and take that hit and just... all this ground type violence is really harshing my mellow. Okay. Hey, that's another kill. Awesome. Okay. We're just going to get as far away from all of that as possible. Of course you take that. You do so much. So much. Okay. Come on. And... that didn't quite connect. Oh well. So I could... Who? What? Well, whatever. I thought I could swap out of the way. It's... the fact that Machamp isn't actually particularly heavy really does make it stand. Okay. And the fact that Gyarados is actually more specially than physically defensive. Some of his more interesting Pokemon that are you bastard. Okay. Oh. You're kidding. Everything's a ground type. Everything's killing ground type coverage. I hate that. I really do. Hi, hello. That has no longevity as a move. Why are you the way that you are? Why is everything a Garchomp? Okay. We'll take that at least. Hi, hello. Earthquake. Nice. Thank you. Ice Punch before you can... Yep, before you can notice. I love being almost unreactable. Nice. Hey, what? Huh? Okay, it literally is just... If I could Hyper Train, I would have gotten that kill. But I can't because I haven't played past the halfway mark. I mean, I did kind of reach the halfway mark. It's not that long a game. Okay. Level Ball. 2 more ranks, and it gets more excruciating by the day because of... the fact that the primals are running around now. And the main reason they're so oppressive is because it's just like in the original, all they need is to hold the orb. They don't need to actually Mega Ball, they get it for free. Which primarily was a matter of how you can use them alongside Mega Ray. Because its Primal Reversion is not Mega Evolution. But... Hi. Mewtwo. Mewtwo. Oh, well, well, alright. That's fine. Why is everything running around this kind of coverage? Whatever. Hi. What? Okay. Alright. Let's Psychic on you before you do anything. I guess you're going to keep switching. Why is this just evil? And why are you... I hate Heavy Slam. I hate Heavy Slam. So much. Okay. I don't have any real Machamp answer. I just don't. Anything for enemy Psychic types is just not going. Luckily, they're focusing on the more threatening options. Hi. Hey, that's a kill. Awesome. And now... Oh well. That's just magical heal. Now psychic heal. That's... You just swapped right back. I will not pretend to understand your decision. Well, that's okay. And it did go through, at least. Hi. And we can take you out. I don't believe that actually one-taps. Hi, hello. And all you're trying to do is just wait for death. Oh, that's fine. What? Well... It would probably be better if I had a grass type move better than Magical Leaf. It is kept for one specific magic, even still. Okay. Hi. And the Hoenn is weaker on that side, right? Right? Whatever. Oh, you're spamming Ancient Power for that reason. Oh, that's Yveltal. To get the stat boost. That's fun. I can appreciate that. Kind of. And right at the end, we go from tying for third to tying for second. Yay, I guess. This was a vile match. Vile. Any kind of special attacker, which does mean range in this game, is going to mean having very, very highs and very low lows that are pretty universally determined by how much the other side decides to pay attention to you. Because your moves don't come out fast. You get bullied real easily, but if they don't pay attention to you, you can just snipe them from the sidelines. So... yeah. Yeah. Oh, Mega Diancie. Yeah, but the fact that speed does not actually make moves come out faster, or even make you move around faster, just cooldowns, means that speed isn't that useful, and Mega Diancie having full attack and speed investment and no defenses just makes it a bullying victim. It's sad. Oh well. Should have known you just... okay. You aren't very smart. Because I can... huh? We got the... 2? Okay. Alright. I was not expecting that either. Okay. That did not connect. Nice. Moonblast. Wow. There... well... and then, even with screens up, Dragon Ascent just straight one-taps me. See what I mean? See what I mean? Okay. Thunderbolt, because you weren't paying attention. Awesome. Light screen. Reflect. Just charge up again and try to hit one of you. But of course that is no longer aiming for anything. Okay. It's Mega now. You're actually in a good position. And you will get bullied by any kind of Moonblast. Yeah, see ya. That's good. Let's pick this up before... well, okay. Alright. And that was totally wasted on your side. Fine. See what I mean? And you did not have enough special defense investment, clearly. And it... oh, if I'd gone for the Moonblast, I think I probably could have killed, just barely. It is a very slightly stronger move than Psychic. Very slightly. Hi. You aren't getting that. Cool. Soften you up slightly. That was definitely a bit silly. And I... before... oh no, I was... I was switching. Please, come on. You don't get to do that. I'm special. Okay. And it... Such an evil move. Okay, alright. Thunderbolt. And that still dispatches you. Nice. Right. Thanks. Defense up. Okay. Switch. Here now. I think we could probably get Sutton real quick if we... No. If I'd just gone for the Thunderbolt straight, could have scored another kill. We still won. Appreciate it. Bottom left is Azuki Miruko. Azuki Milk. Huh. Yay! Another actually good match. 1 1/5 more ranks. Yeah. Probably have 4 to 5 more matches then. Good stuff. Yeah. Let me get some nice sleep. Certainly. Sort of powdered soup that I have for lunch. Trying their chili version now, which is decent, but it's not very bean heavy. It has a lot fewer beans than you would expect for something that purports to be chili, which, as someone who is certified beans enjoyer, does make me kind of sad. Okay. No, I think... Can we just snipe the Goldengo with... No, we can't. Oh, wow. This is worth a shot. Porygon. Just... Well, it's because of the special defense boost. That's right. Whatever. Then we let someone else take our fun. Annoying. And now I don't have a... Well, we do have Thunderbolt. That's right. And we got Flyers. Good. Besides Thunderbolt, we don't have a great Xerneas, huh? Not really. Alright, let's just stay out of the way of that, huh? Fun. Oh! Whatever. Okay. That is some crazy range. The double iron dash. Wow. Who can I meaningfully dispatch? You probably can't switch anymore, right? Yeah, probably. I don't imagine you would have stayed on field if you could. Did that whiff? I think that whiffed. Wow. Okay. That's everybody, Mega. Okay, okay. Don't quite like. Oh! Steel Beam from across the field. Steel Beam is flat 1/3 health recoil with blast dynamics. There aren't a lot of things that I can just snipe with a Thunderbolt right now. It's sad. Okay. Well, we're gonna wait for your Thunderbolt. I think they were waiting for my Thunderbolt. Okay. Oh, okay. Switch out there. Big damage. Big damage. Okay, I will take that. Icicle Crash missed, which I am more than fine with. Hi there. And well, okay. At least we weren't the guy who got no kills. That was still unimpressive. It has definitely reached the point where everyone except me who's still running around has hyper-trained their Pokemon. And the kills that I'm missing, and the kills that they're getting on me as a result, are certainly a little bit painful. There we go. A couple of pearls. Yeah. One way or another, it should not be that many left. Whoa. Akahana, the bottom left, red flower, and their picture was a photo of a painting of Professor Lavington for Legends Arceus, actually. Interesting. Okay. Cotton Guard. I wonder if an Onyx. Interesting. Huh. You can definitely be sniped with a Thunderbolt. Yep, there we are. Like it. And actually, never mind. Just use Magical Refund. That'll one-tap you for sure. It didn't? You're kidding. No, that really is vile. I mean, I'm sure that it has... Okay, come on. Come on. Yay! Well, whatever. I'm sure that it has Eviling, but even still, that's a bit much. The other thing is that Cotton Guard in this one does not have anything to do with the strength of the defense buff, just the duration, which is a lot tougher to deal with. There we go, your bounce was not fast enough. Love it. Okay, cool. No. What are you gonna try? Just Moonblast you. Nice. Nice. 1,000 waves, but I'm not trying to run away. What can you even meaningfully do to me? You're Zygon. I'm a fairy. Okay. Well, alright, that's a bit. I guess that's my explanation. I should have just switched. I was not expecting that to have actually capable tracking. Maybe I should have. But you have no defenses to speak of, so... You're gonna depower eventually, too. The big thing that they don't know, actually, is that Mega Zygarde has no physical defense. Physical attack whatsoever, actually. So it's a total victim. Hi. No defenses at all whatsoever, really. Hi. Hello. Hi. And then we got killed by a flying type attack. Yeah, okay. Alright. Hi, hello. And that's cool. Well, alright. Psychic. Oh, we tied for first. Sucks. Dumb. Fun match. So really should have switched. Okay. 120 out of maybe between 2 and 4, depending on how well we do. Then probably 4. Yeah. It's been good, but I really, really do wonder what they're gonna pull for seasons 8 and onwards once they've run out of Mega Stones. As the fact that they're all on the ladder instead of being able to cycle them back through. It is more player friendly, but ranked is going to be an absolute desert after season 7 is over, I imagine. Unless they find some other way to add something new and spice things up. Is that, oh, it's a Starmie. Huh. Fun. Gonna screens up, and if you're just gonna stay there and not actually try to avoid, we're gonna, oh, I was not expecting the freeze right to just nuke. Wow. Okay. Hi, oh well. Heavy Slam. What? What in the, okay. Alright. Okay. That's decent enough, I suppose. Okay, come on. Did you? Plus Earthquake. Big damage. Big damage. Like to see it. Okay. Porygon 2. Why are you medialiting like this? I don't like it. And what just... Oh, not the Dark Rye, you're kidding. Ugh. Now it's I thought we would be able to get away, but when server communication is peer-to-peer, this kind of thing happens. Yeah. But it is cool the whole, you know, you get one legendary sort of deal. Still. Gonna use Armor Cannon? I guess not. Hi. Oh, that actually worked. I will take this. And Earthquake, oh, because you got a Shuka, you stupid thing. Whatever. Come on. And if you're just gonna stay there, or you were baiting. Monster. Okay. Hi, Drowsy. That just increases move cooldowns. That does not mean much. Hi. Psybeam. Really? Well, okay. Oh, that... Forgot that Dark Boy deals damage, too. In this one. With the Volcanion. I definitely have a severe handicap not having any kind of... Okay, please. No legendary to use. Whatever. Hi. That's a kill. That's a kill. Hello there. Ice Punch, whatever. Really. Okay. Hey, we tied for first of these. Yay. Okay, cool. These are rough matches. I'm tired enough that I'm being very scripted in my behavior. I'm sticking very, very invariably to just charge, screens, Thunderbolt, and then switch to something else. And that really is not something I can afford to be doing. It is quite interesting how the greatest part of the score does just come from straight kills. And, you know, even when you're winning, you're still not climbing up as fast as a result, because those are narrow wins, and often come from games where the most kills is 3, 4. So there are no pure victims anymore. Yeah. Oh, Kyogre. Someone has... Elvis has already left the building. This is not good. Why? You're gonna try to... Multiple Magearnas. It is interesting what Pokemon are restricted and which are not. Okay. Hi. Interesting recoil. Hi there. Of course, you took the Shuka. I probably should have expected that. Yeah. Hi. I really... Okay. What? Missing that kill is genuinely nonsensical. But again, it's par for the course when I'm in this kind of position. Come on. That was just move. Well, the issue is that Gardevoir stopped and just stood still. But let's get that defense buff. Smart enough to give up on that. Okay, cool. Ban Groudon. That's cool. No. Oh well. I guess. Not defensive. Okay, cool. Just break your screens. Hi, well, that was pretty evil. What? No, okay. This really does... This is torture. You know, they each got a Magearna just running around nuking, and then either a Zero Aura or... Again, it is interesting what's restricted and what's not. I might not get a kill. Really? You got that instead of me. Wow. Okay. I guess Fan Rotom is kind of good in a game where... Hi. Hello. And it still just missed the kill. I mean, these guys are hyper-trained. I can't do anything. Okay. And, you know, one minor act of cruelty that... You know, a three-man game where the other two are... You know, Magearna and then... Sucks. Maybe Nene had the right idea just quitting. He's still tied with me. Stupid. At least I was the most active attacker, I guess. That was really, really awful. Can't do anything. Can't do anything. Ampharos. Oh, and it's the Dozo. Wow. At least Unaware isn't in this one. At least Charge is a separate effect, but even still. Please stop earthquaking. Thank you, Crazy Bot HD. How are you doing? What is that name meant to reference or pay tribute to? I'm curious. I'm just doing a few more matches and, well, okay. Do they have a Tatsugiri? They're definitely Giried on. They've got to be, right? This is painful. I definitely should have just taken a Dozo or something. I need a Dozo in my life. Okay. And of course you used Fly to avoid the... This is just a painful match. I'm getting hurt. I'm getting hurt. keep our defenses up and just... Oh, it's bad. It's just bad. I'm sorry for not being employed and not having gotten around to actually being the storyline. Not having access to hyper training in matches where I'm sure that every Pokemon has perfect IVs. But, I mean, it's just sad. It's just sad. Okay, Thunderbolt. And you see, we still missed the kill. We still missed the kill. Because it has better defenses than us and better offenses than us. So what would have been a bear kill became a bear not kill. Focus ban? What? Huh? What? People actually run that? I hate gambling. The only thing worse than gambling is the other guy gambling and winning. I'm actually pretty surprised that I haven't seen more dozers. At least Unaware is not in this game. Okay. I am doing ranked battles. I have not had the time to beat this game. Meaning that I don't have access to hyper training, which means I'm getting hilariously bullied. It's sad. It's very, very sad. And the Moonblast did not come out fast enough. Yeah, I mean, we're right between B to A, but things have gone on long enough that everybody and their mother has just hyper-trained everything they have now. I mean, you can see and a super effective plus move is still missing the kill. Because they've got maxed defenses and I do not have maxed offenses. It's actually depressing. It's like, I'm gonna get fired. I'm gonna get laid off soon anyway, no matter how good I am at my job. So it's just like, hurry up with it already. I gotta beat this game. But I've gotten some very good matches, even in higher ranks. It's just that these are the refuse of a friend's shiny hunts. You get a few more bottle caps, which it's funny because I can't even use them yet because you need to beat the game and unlock hyper training from, Eivor, Simp, Jose. I think that's how that's pronounced. J-O-S accent E-E. Except it's not like Spanish male John, it's short for Josephine or whatever. I don't know French. I've actively made sure not to learn it. But the real question really is just how things are gonna go once Season 7 is over and there are no more Megastones for them to give out anew. It's interesting to think. Okay, this should still take you out. Yeah, it didn't. It didn't. Okay, Earthquake. Whatever. Some of these kills should not be getting missed, and then they are. Genuine cruelty. Okay. I really do despise the people who use ancient power to fish for... Come on. Oh, Malucha. That's finally a kill. Thank you, thank you. Okay, before they come out, I need that attack though. Thank you, thank you. Hi, what? Don't touch me. Well, we're just gonna... Well, we did have our Shuka up. That's right. Let's... we couldn't avoid that. Yeah, but next season, there's Blazikenite. And since all the Megastones are on each ladder, there's nothing new for them to be giving out. So it's just kind of a... what are you doing? What are you trying here? Okay, hi. There we go, at least. That's somewhat acceptable. Hi. Let's just light screen up before you do something. Icicle Spear. That's at least original. Hi there. Please stop. Okay, cool. If you go for me... Are you even going to? I guess not. Okay. Let's... Please, stop touching me. All I'm trying... I'm not even the most threatening thing on the field. I'm nowhere close to the most threatening thing on the field. Whatever. Thank you, thank you. And at least that was my kill. We are not in first place. Not by any means, but we're kind of close. And, well, that's why Extreme Speed exists, I guess. At least we're getting second place instead of last place this time. There's all these ground types running around and making my life more painful. I don't like this. I really don't like this. Alright, you know what? We could probably kill that Furfrou. So let's do it and kill that Furfrou. Yay! One more kill. Okay. Very, very close to getting to A, which is exciting. Alto, Taito, and Kizuki. None of those are particularly silly, crazy, or notable, I guess, but... Okay, if we do well, it may be the final one. You just get more bottle caps, more rare Pokeballs, and of course, pride and accomplishment. So you always gotta go for rank A if you can. But as I was saying before, in Sun and Moon, they cycled Megastones through. It'd be one for season. And if you missed one, it'd come back in a later season, and that was why there was reason for the later seasons to exist. Because if you missed a Megastone, there was reason to wait for it to come back. But since every single ranked ladder Megastone is going to be on Season 7s, it's just... There's nothing to cycle back in Season 8. It's just going to be the same with different Pokeballs, I guess. Unless they add anything new to the game, of which there's no indication that that's going to be done. So it's interesting. Hi. Hello. I guess we're staying away from you. Hi. No, we couldn't get our screens out, which sucks big time. Hi. Well, we fed that to a Zygarde. That was actually very embarrassing. Okay. Complete form. Complete. Huh? It really does bother me how inconsistent it is. What moves have good tracking or any tracking at all? And which ones just don't? Of course, we were too slow. Awesome. Now, let's take this. Let's stay out of your way. Let's Mega. Nice. Don't get that. And you saw that coming, but we killed you anyway. That's what I like to see. And we also killed the Mega Zygarde. This may be a capable one. Nice. Hi, hello, hello. Before you... Yeah, you're just gone. Hi, hello. And while you do that, we'll just send the Moonblast right at you. And this team is just incredibly swingy in the best way. You either murder or you just get murdered. Glory or death. And if this guy's Mewtwo is just going to stay still and get killed, we will give him the death he desires. Yay! Okay. Oh, well, if we get frozen, I guess we can get frozen. Oops, bad day for you. Okay. Yay! Tatsugiri is not strong. Okay. Cool. Cool. And now, our impressive 8-point lead gets slightly edged into. And now it becomes a competition of who can beat up that guy faster. Poor Yuki, I guess. A Habanberry. That's another kill. Awesome. And what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? We're gonna Mega. Now we're gonna try to... Yay! Avoid the Neolite. Nice. Ice Punch, last minute, and Mega Zodgord goes down for a 10-kill match. Of course, it was kind of cheating when one person was kind of saying so, but... Namako Kingu, John, and Yuki. So there we go. That's rank A. I don't have any more Mega Stones to spend Mega Shards on because my game progress is that pathetic. But yeah, finished off with a 200-point match. That's a good way to end things. I think that's going to be it for today. That was fun. That was exciting. So I think that will be a satisfactory conclusion. And it's... Stone Edge isn't from here. Where are we gonna get Stone Edge? Well, whatever. When I'm freer and less busy, I guess we'll actually progress the storyline, but it's almost time for me to sleep, at least if I'm smart about things, so... There we go. Sign a Raigan. Join the Discord server, mayhaps. Or don't. I can't make you do anything. I mean, maybe?